Shalom, shalom. I am so excited that you're here. We are going to learn our second letter today, and it's a really cool letter. So it is the letter Beit. So let's get started, all right? First of all, let's take a look at the name. So the name of our letter, as I said, is Beit, and we're going to spell it B-E-T. It actually has two spellings. And so we're going to talk about that. So the first one is bait. It looks like the word bet, but it's actually an AY sound, bait. So if I was to spell it as it sounds, it would be B-A-Y-T. Or sometimes, you can have a bait box, right? Like B-A-I-T, all right? Bait. That's how you pronounce it. The second spelling is B-E-I-T, bait. All right, so you will see both of these spellings in Hebrew, bet or bait and bait. So what does bait mean? Bait means house. So when you look at the bait, you're going to look at a house. So let's draw a house here, all right? Okay. I'm not sure about proportions. All right, in fact, this probably looks like your daughter's, if you have a daughter, a young daughter, grandchildren. Okay, here we go. It's starting to look more like a tent, right? Okay, well, this is a house. I'll make a little longer leg. All right, here we go. We'll come across the front. How about the door? Let's fix it a little bit. Put a window on the side. All right, yeah, we have a little loft window up there. We'll put in, how about a little bit of a sidewalk? We'll put in some grass. All right, grass on the side. Oh, we need a tree. Duh. All right, what house is it complete without a tree? And we have house, okay? So bait means house. And there's a lot of cool things. You can see some more about the bait in insights below. However, we are now going to go on and talk about the letter bait, how we write it and how we sound it out. So in the block form, we're going to first go across, come down, and then we're going to make a line at the bottom like a hangman, all right? So you'll see that. The line goes onto the back side. Okay, so we're going to come down, we're going to come across. We're going to come down, and we're going to come across. Now, for the bait, the B sound, we have to put a little dot in the middle. Let's do one more. Cross, down, and a little bit over. Ooh, that's a really good one. All right. And so we pronounce the letter bait with the B sound when it has a dot in it. So now the letter sounds like this. Bet, bet, bet. That's it. I think you got it. Do it with me. Bet, bet, bet. Excellent, excellent. Now, when we don't have a dot in it, this letter actually becomes a V, vet, okay? Instead of bet, it's a vet, vet. Can you do that with me? Vet, vet. So when you create the bait, the name doesn't change. It just has two different sounds, a bet and a vet. So when you're creating the vet, or we could say vet just to, kind of to identify it, all right, as a vet, all right, there will be no dot. So here we go, cross, down. It's written exactly the same way. It just doesn't have a dot, all right? So do this with me again. The one with the dot is a B sound, bet, bet, bet. And the one without a dot is a V sound, ve, ve, ve. Excellent. All right. So let's take okay, hold on. Let me do it in the script first. I was going to say, let's put the olive and the bay together. But let's do it in the script first. All right, so in the script, it's a little bit different. It kind of looks like a chicken. All right, let's take a look. So we come up and over, and there we go, like a chicken head. All right, you know how they go. All right, okay, here we go. Oh, you don't have to follow me on that one. All right, okay, come on, whiteboard. Let me get that erased. Here we go. And there we go. Let's come back. Here we go. There. I even cleaned it today. Doesn't want to do it right there, so it'll do it here. There we go. Well, that's a real chicken head. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Again, don't follow me on that. All right. If we're not having fun, we're not doing it right. Okay, so let's come again. And up and down and around. And up and down and around. Here we go. Up and down and around. And let's try this spot again. Up and down and around. Go figure. Okay, all of those are good. Okay, not one is actually better than the other. You're going to see all of these different kinds when people are writing the baits. All right, but the top row, we're going to put an I, which is equivalent to the dot, okay, in the top row. And that is going to be our script bait. Be, be, be. And in the bottom, we're not putting any eyes. He's a blank chicken, and he is going to be ve, ve, ve. All right, I think you got it. So the print looks like this, or like this, and the script, again, is our chicken head. Oh, that's a bad one. I better erase that. I don't want you to copy me on that one. All right, so it's up and down and around. That's a great one, like excellent. You should see something like that on your writing sheets, okay? With an I, come on, I. And then one more. There we go. That's a good one too. Without. Okay, so this is how we write the bait. Now let's go on and let's take a look at some words that articulate the two letters that we have learned. Now, the first word is going to be, and I'm going to write it in the print. Remember our diagonal line with at the top we go down and at the bottom we go up, all right? And then I'm going to put our baits and I'm going to put our ah vowel here, ah. And so we put that together, all right, without the dot. So it's the V sound, right? So we have of. Can you say that with me? Of. And of means father. Now, let's use it with the B sound, okay? So I'm going to do the print again. And we're going to put a dot in the middle of our bait. And we're going to put another olive, all right, on the other side. Okay, and we're going to put our first vowel, ah, and our second vowel, ah. They both are the same, ah, okay? And it sounds, here we go, ah, ba, ah, ba. And say it a little faster, abba, abba. All right, let's go back to the slow and let's articulate those vowels. Remember, our olive doesn't have a sound. So it takes on the sound of the vowel, ah, and then ba, but there's no vowel under the olive at the end, right? Okay, so there's nothing more to say. Ah, ba, ah, ba. And when we speed it up, it's abba, abba, and Abba is also Father, but Abba is what you call when you call out for your dad, right? It's the endearing term of father, not the role of father. Av is the role, the honor, the respect for a father. But Abba is what you call a man who is a father, all right? So you'll hear the little children here in Israel, when they're crying out for their dad, they'll say, Abba, Abba, all right? So that too is father, but it's more like also dad, okay? So in English, you call your dad dad, but he's your father. So that's kind of like the differentiation between Av and Abba. All right, these are our 2 words that we've learned. I want you to practice writing them and your letters on your sheets. And I will see you in the next video where we learn about the 3rd letter, Aleph, Bet, Gimel. All right, so we learn about the Gimel. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Ready? Write your letters. Bye-bye.